Shed a tear in the family. I'll open a bottle up. There's always put my phone on. For a little bit out in your memory. I'll be at the waitress in all black. I'll call out your name, but you won't call back. I'll lend a flower to your mother when I say goodbye. 'Cause baby, it's asking you.
I'm glad I opened with that because that was terrible. I wanted to see what everyone wanted and I wanted to accommodate because I know so many people were so sad how many songs we missed in the Trilogy tour. Now I was personally really upset about one. A part of me could say I was maybe a little bit bitter about it. The joke is quite bittersweet tragedy.
Yeah.
I feel like I really royally messed the two of those up.
Can I stay here? In the safety and warmth? Do I really have to go out into that sadistic world again? To be chewed up and spit out. I kick and I scream, borrowing time, knowing I must be born.
With your heart, you take things so hard and they fall apart. You try to explain, but before you can start, those crying tears come out of the dark. So let's turn and handle to the forces in your eyes and pour it out where everyone can see. Your house to live. That's why you won't get inside. You pour it out where everyone can see. They call you cry, but you don't fucking cry, baby. So you love through tears, 'cause you don't fucking cry. Tears fall to the
I really need a drink, oh my god. I was just choking.
You're all on your own and you lost all your friends. You told yourself that it's not you, it's them. You're one of a kind and no one understands. But those crybaby tears keep coming back again.
sheets are washed. Sex don't sleep when the lights are off. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup. He's still dead when you don't need the bottle. Of course it's a corpse that you keep in the cradle. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup. Blood money, how do you afford this ring? I love money, just another shift at the drug company. Doesn't think I'm that fucking dumb, does he? It doesn't matter what you put up to your home. You walk on the side, you call out your room. They can't tell you silly girl. The silly boys. Blood still stains when the sheets are washed. Sex don't sleep when the lights are off. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup. He's still dead when you're done with the bottle. Of course it's a corpse that you keep in the cradle. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup. Sippy cup. If they say it for yourself, then you will try it. All the makeup in the world will make you less insecure. You've got lights in your pockets when you go to the doctors. Your favorite plan is cotton, that's why all you think about is silly girl. The silly boys. Blood still stains when the sheets are washed. Sex don't sleep when the lights are off. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup is the syrup in a sippy cup. He's still dead when you're done with the bottle. Of course it's a corpse that you keep in the cradle. Kids are still depressed when you dress them up. And syrup is the syrup in a sippy cup. 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 Blood still stains when the sheets are washed. Sex don't sleep when the lights are off. Kids are still depressed when you trust them all. Syrup is still syrup in a sippy cup. Darling, you're just soaking in it, but I know you'll get out the minute.
I'm not hitting it right, you know? It feels so intimidating. Like, I feel like as it goes on, by the time we get to Portal, I mean, I'm just a long way, but no, by the time we get up to school EP, I'm going to be confident.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm still a bit like,
Still just starting.
I know.
Riding down, my hands on your seat the whole way round. I carry band-aids on me now, but when your soft hands hit the jagged ground, wheels aren't even touching the ground. Scared to take them off, but they're so worn down. Promise I will push you straight to the dirt. If you promise me you'll take them off first. What do you do when you come from dumb for some shit I do? Wanna back with you, feel you're just so trying it's not for you, and I'll let them all for you. I love everything you do when you come from dumb for some shit I do. Wanna back with you, feel you're just so trying it's not for you, and I'll let them all for you. Letting go, telling you things you already know. I explode, asking you where you want us to go. You were right too, it was all a lie. It's not like I'm asking to be your wife. I wanna make you mine, but that's hard to say. This is coming off in a cheesy way. Love everything you do when you call me fucking dumb, but it's some shit I do. Wanna run away with you, feel you're just so trying it's not for you, and I'll let them all for you. Love everything you do when you call me fucking dumb, but it's some shit I do. Wanna run away with you, feel you're just so trying it's not for you, and I'll let them all for you. Did my invitations disappear? Why'd I put my heart on every cursive letter? Tell me why no one disappears. Tell me what I do to make it all feel better. Maybe it's a cool one. Whatever. Just pretend we're okay forever. It's my heart and I want to cry. I'm going to dance down this place. I'll find you, baby.
decorations burn, still in the buns. Maybe it's a cool job, whatever, whatever. Jealousy says we move forever, forever. It's not hard and I want to fight till the flames burn down this place. I'll fight till my baby body's in flames. It's not hard and I want to I'll fight till the flames burn down this place. I'll fight till my baby body's in flames. I'm nothing, it feels like I'm dying. I'm nothing, it feels like I'm dying. I'm nothing, it feels like I'm dying. I'm dying, I'm dying. It's not hard and I want to. It's not hard and I want to. It's not hard and I want to cry. I want to cry. I'll cry till the flames burn down this place. I'll cry till my baby body's in flames. It's not hard and I want to cry. I want to cry. I'll cry till the flames burn down this place. I'll cry till my baby body's in flames. It's not hard, it's not hard, it's not hard, it's not hard, it's not hard,
I didn't get it. It actually didn't do it. I think Ethan should be the wolf. That's weird. He broke over there. Thank you for the roses. I just had to help him crop.
looking at me through your window. We're trying for a little. I'll cuddle up and make you rolling down a tinted window. Driving next to me real slow. He said, "Let me
said Ethan should be the wolf. Good on you.
What is it?
Someone said Ethan should be the wolf
Yeah,
right
that's
before.
what-
I was like, oh shit, it's like spam train.
Oh my god.
I've never had that before where it says how many people have said it. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I just realised, yeah.
I don't have time to do it.
1, 2, another time is coming for you. 3, 4, baby, won't you lock the door? 5, 6, I'm done with this. 7, 8, it's getting late. Close your eyes, sleep for days. Hush, little baby, drink your spoiled milk.
Screaming with me, quite frankly, because I'm really disappointed if I'm not seeing you guys scream with me.
My friends don't want to play around. Skinny dipping animals for fun. Popping poppins with guns. Getting high on helium. We play our guns in red. Each shape from a different disease and a dream. Dream is a killer. Getting drunk with a blue caterpillar. They
Pin that hot people follow Effie. Remember this and Mama Friday needs to as well.
This feeling's more like a lovin'. Kiss is sugary sweet. My fingers feel like cotton when you put your arms around me. I feel like I'm just missing something whenever you leave. You brought all the ingredients except you love me. And respectfully, I'm not a piece of cake for you to just discard. Why walk away with the frosting on my heart? So I'll take it back. What's mine is the spice of lemon I gave to you last night. It smells like vanilla. You taste like buttercream. You're filling up my senses with empty calories. I feel like I'm just missing something that you need. You got all the ingredients except you need me. So respectfully, I'm not a piece of cake for you to just discard. Right along the way with the frosting on my heart. I'll take it back. What's mine is the spice of lemon I gave to you last night. If I'm just a piece of cake, if I'm just a piece of cake, then you're just a piece of me. You're just a piece of me to me. If I'm just a piece of cake, if I'm just a piece of cake, then you're just a piece of me. You're just a piece of me to me. I'm not a piece of cake for you to just discard. While you walk away with the frosting on my heart. So I'll take it back. What's mine is the spice of lemon I gave to you last night. Spice of lemon I gave. Spice of lemon I gave to you. Spice of lemon I gave to you last night.
Should have sipped some more stuff. It's gone again. We've already done Mad Hatter. It'll be up on my YouTube later.
I'm frosting, hiding and make my life sweet. Prince Charming, just to see the one that I think I need. You're thirsty, you think I give out all my shit for free. I'm bursting, laughing out of the sea. I need a gingerbread man.
singing.
Show and tell. I want to display for all you fuckers to see. Show and tell. Harsh words that you don't get a pick with me up and sell. Like I'm a brother to society.
I need to play a different version. My bad, guys. My fault. My fault.
Everyone's so sad, everyone's so sensitive. To all your friends, you're hanging on my sentences. You can keep your past, or you can keep your mask. I'ma take it back so you can kiss my ass. Now signed up for your drama, up for your drama, up for your drama club. And I never signed up for your drama, up for your
said, hey girl, what do you sit with me? Table in the back, cafeteria seat. We could be friends if you wanna be. We're only till the clock hits 3. After lunch we could walk to class. Talk about the boys that we wanna snatch. Talk about the ways to get a little more cash. After that I'll ignore your ass. The hassle, the fighting, the old one fighting. Photos for photos, the gossip about who's that they don't know. Oh, we talk shit though. I don't wanna hurt you, got friends, no. And I'm so
I got orange on this. I'm alright being called anything as long as it's not anything rude.
I'm not a bad guy, so don't shoot back. You feel sad about the lottery. When you're talking bad, I'm so back alive. If I fuck all the words, if it comes to alright, I'm physically just in time. I'm not just beating, I'm shooting, don't you pass this time. Size, if you see it, you're too busy speaking selfish visions of how I feel. You write me up and say it's love, and I can't believe that it can't be me tonight. It's attention, I can feel your blood pressure rise. Fuck this tension, let me come into your mind. Did I mention, pretending everything's alright? It's the tension, da da tension, da da tension, pretending everything's alright. The teachers don't care about me. Fuck how I feel as long as I make my baby. You let them do whatever they want to me. Pay the customer to tell me. I'm physically justified. I'm not just beating, I'm shooting, dumb to pass this time. Says if you see it, you're too busy thinking selfish instead of how I feel. You write me up and say it's love, and I can't believe that it made me tonight. It's tension, I can feel your blood pressure rise. Fuck this tension, let me come into your mind. Did I mention, pretending everything's alright? It's the tension, da da tension, da da tension, pretending everything's alright. It's the tension, when I go home and you say now it's time. Fuck you alone in the back of the classroom. Stop all the progress and come down. When I realize it's going teacher giving his eyes to the student, tiny, pretty, cute, and she bit her leg back to him, chewing on her nails and her hands while she dreaming of him. I used to fucking insane. She said it's for all her eyes, reasons, baby. Took her vibrations, call me a lady. If I had the space, will you give me a babies? Don't go crazy, you love me, but you won't see me. You got a life like it's you see me daily. Don't know why you need me. Teachers have it from some special why am I secrets? You're like a fuck with
call and a lighter when you wanna be hot and Mr. I'm taking now. She says alright, reasons baby, don't care my break, just call me a lady. Bypass this grace, will you give me a baby? Don't go me crazy, you love me but you won't see. You got a life and kids, we see them daily. Don't know why you really need me. Take pictures, if I'm so special, why am I secret? Not lying, why the fuck is that? Do you regret the things you shared that I'll never forget? Well, till you tell me that I know I'm young, but my mind is probably on my knees. I knew this wouldn't last. Fuck you, don't you regret? Teachers had if I'm so special, why am I secret? Give me back my money, didn't learn a damn thing, honey, from you. Except that I lie and cheat when I'm inside the sheets. So call me, honey, I will not when you don't know me, do you? I bet you think you do, but you don't. Teachers had if I'm so special, why am I secret? Now what the fuck is that? Do you regret the things you shared that I'll never forget? Or do you tell me that I know I'm young, but my mind is lovely all my years? I knew this wouldn't last, but fuck you, don't believe me here. Teachers had if I'm so special, why am I secret? Can we just be honest? These are the requirements. If you think you can be my one and only true love, you must promise to love
Shut up if you're not my type. Could you hold me tonight? Put your lips all over mine. Salty face in my starlight. Could you be my first time? Leave me up like apple pie. Make me not wanna die. Love me rough, let me fly. Get me up, get me high. Don't leave my side. Don't be a waste of my time. Can we just be honest? These are the requirements. If you think you can be mine, and don't need you love me hard. Just promise to love me. And damn it if you fuck me over, I will rip your fucking face apart. High school sweethearts, line up, try to waste my time. High school sweethearts, shut up if you're not my type. High school sweethearts, loving up, try to waste my time. High school sweethearts, shut up.
You know my boyfriend Ethan. I want to see everyone spam the word recess. I want to get like 500.
Yeah.
I was too young to see the truth. In my grandma's love, I'm drowning in her perfume. Too naive to even care. Now she is when all she brushed down my hair. People gonna say if you need a break, someone will take your place. People gonna try to tell you that you're right, but dollars in their eyes, just remember, don't let them fuck you, honey, no. Don't let them try. Don't let them hurt you, baby. Just get recess sometime. Sitting in the room, looking at all I've done. Everything I wanted has come to fruition. I should be happy, but I can't get out my bed. Stressed about your voices screaming inside my head. People gonna say if you need a break, someone will take your place. People gonna try to tell you that you're fine, dollars in their eyes. Just remember, don't let them fuck you, honey, no. Don't let them try. Don't let them hurt you, baby. Just set recess sometime. Where's my euphoria when I get upset? I think in my head, I do as she said. People gonna say if you need a break, someone will take your place. People gonna try to tell you that you're fine, but dollars in your eyes. Just remember, don't let them fuck you, honey, no.
guys, I'm sorry.
88 before it went.
Everyone knows my numbers is my favourite, so this is gonna be fun.
Hey God, I'm gonna just stir you and to take you to the best of my ability. Words ever know, journey, what I had for a reason now. So stop playing all the seasons out. It's not just a joke or a lesson to live through. Every which way you set your days that break through our portal. Defected but it's poor. So I'd rather be tested by goddesses, rested their heads upon pillows of all that your blessings before. You forgot to drop your books when I walk in, magic talks without talking. I make the most full talking, won't be desired. Softer than all
I can't remember.
the spaces that always been filled up with some quiet. The downtime to breathe in my lungs 'cause I'm bored. Defected but it's bored. So I'd rather be tested by goddesses, resting their heads upon pillows of all that you've learned 'cause I'm mortal. Test me, I'm mortal. And I beg to be tested by goddesses, resting their heads upon pillows of all that you've learned 'cause I'm mortal. Defected but it's bored. And I beg to be goddesses, resting their heads upon pillows of all that you've learned 'cause I'm mortal. Defected but it's bored. And I'd rather be tested by goddesses, resting their heads upon pillows of all that you've learned.
I really messed that one up. We'll go straight into the next one because people just found me after school. Bring them up.
Maybe when I lost the words, bring up all memories, all days in the temple. First loved him when I was illogical. Didn't really have each other's hands as they made one whole. Brain says the temperature, her eyes now sweat raindrops down that silky flesh, buttering up my consciousness. Good now, melody to sweet sound throughout this tired times in illusion. He did just remove it. When did humans start to separate? Braided heart as if they couldn't stay alive alone. Living around the other way, they were about it. They had no power, saw them perfect. The place, only a shadow made. What fun is it to be so calculated or be taken advantage of? It's yours to try and say you didn't express. Push my head into my chest, mine and my forever wet. Don't trust me, body sad. Hug me when I'm too detached and cold. Give me the vitality that I need to trust love more. The water, never feel so alone. Fruity in my arteries, pressure moving through my bones. Heartstrings, sugar emotion, streams that God belongs. A
favourite. To play the outro, shouldn't I? It doesn't fit with my voice too well. It's the slower songs that are better for me. I feel trippy rap apparently. Anyway. An absolute masterpiece in LA. I hope I say it sound good.
Count up your portion, count up your check. Be ready, fam, while you're coming at my neck. Or you're gonna freeze with the cool dramatics. I'm not inspired by your foolish practice. Why do you bullshit? Set up your fence. I'm just a chicken giving you the egg. Soon you're gonna see that your breath is wasted. Don't speak so soon or your doubts you're making a big deal out of a little thing. Why should I try to confront a formulated past when clearly all my instincts led to something more magical? And I'm just a number, cause it seems like that's your goal. You push us past our limits just to watch that someone's grow. Oh, I need a reason why I'm hooked. I like a joke, not to prove you wrong. You tried to time and time before it. Oh yeah, I will
From my past, because I feel like you need to hear it.
Why you dress high? Why you act high? betray me. Fight will walk it up, and if I knew just a bit, would you survive? Your family would post a bed. Fight will, if it all went up in flames one day, would you give your mom a hug before your house burned away? It kills. I wish the best for you, and you think I ignore you too, but maybe I'm trying to live my own life and be present more, so show you it's alright too. I'm getting out of here.
As everything comes to an end, the greatest things do. They always do.
Just let him do it and you die.
And with it all, I'll be back from the dead.
My body has died, but I'm still alive. Look over your shoulder. I'm back from the dead. I know it. I know it. Baby, I'm sitting on the corner. It's tasting kinda lonely, and my mind wants to control me. Empty. Watch as you're put to the test. I'm making comparisons in time. How happened? Yeah, you can look back, can't touch and watch from the earth and the sea. Scratching the sparkest like dogs with the fleas. I'll keep leaning to die in all my dreams. Gather me, all of we, everyone, I've been the boys and the girls, and everyone in between. Gather me, all of we, everyone, I've been the boys and the girls, and everyone in between.
You know who does.
Unfortunately.
Oh
my god. That's technically the whole of Four Souls, but we're doing the deluxe. again. I need to switch the version because it's not making those sounds. It's making us miss them. Bear with me, I'm finding it. Melanie Martinez, Milk of the Siren. Cool. Here you go.